Hello guys, Dr. back with more Let's Play OpenTTD. Now in the last episode, we were just sort of connecting stuff up for the first time around. Didn't seem like too bad of an idea. I think the other thing too is we'll try and connect this coal plant up, because we still have about 5 years until we get trains, so I want to see how much money we can make in that time. We still have all of that debt to pay off. So I might actually just let it run forward a little bit, just so we can get some of that paid off, because it's going to cost probably around $30,000 to $40,000 to run from either here to here or here to here. Alright, now what else do we got? We could deliver goods out of here. I don't know how good of an idea that seems. Although I think we're still trying to keep up with demand on this side. Could be wrong. Alright. So we made $20,000 last year. It's not too bad, but we're not making a lot of money, unfortunately. I think we'll go ahead and... what shall we do? Let's run this guy here. Now the only reason I chose that one is because it has higher production, which means we can run more vehicles on the same route for less. I'll add one more over here. Oh, that was wrong. Alright, let's see. You go up quite a ways, don't you? I think trying to go around this will serve to be our best route. There we go. Instead of having to go up and down a bunch of times, we just have one up and down. Or one up. Or down, however you want to see it. Now the only thing is these guys aren't too far apart, so we're probably not going to make a ton of money off those right away. We should make some at least. Yep, you're going to be outfitted for coal. Go from here all the way over to here and fully load. And that just made me realize, I remember at the beginning of the game, vehicles were around like 5,000 or so to start. So if we go into here, yeah, this guy was about 5,000. Now it's about 7,500. So in a matter of 6 years, we have about, I think, 50% inflation, if I'm doing that right. Alright, let's see. Did you go up anymore? Went up $5, or about $25, I think. Let's see. Yep, we're going to get overrun with coal very quickly there, so as much money as we can get to borrow for vehicles is what we're going to do. Alright, let's keep you going a little bit. And the only reason I'm really fast forwarding right now is because it's sort of boring to watch this go by at a slow rate with just this few amount of vehicles. So we're going to go ahead and keep transporting everything. I didn't know how much you made. You make about 650 a run, so that's not too bad. So that's about 12 runs or so before you pay off the vehicle. Alright, we're going to go ahead and clone the vehicle. Go. Now we have tons of coal just waiting there, which does not help us at all. Alright. Yep, you're going to go to the next available one. Yeah, so it's roughly about 12, 13 runs before a vehicle gets paid off. So I guess it's not too bad. Yeah, we'll have you go forward a little bit more. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of road vehicles. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 8 right now. And they're probably not able to keep up with demand, unfortunately. So we need to keep an eye on budget there. Oh, not what I wanted. I can't repay. Well, I can repay, but that doesn't seem like a good idea right now, considering I have this to improve. So we got 9 road vehicles on there now. And now they're at about 7.8 million, or 7.8 thousand per vehicle. So they're going up in price quite steadily. It'll be interesting to see how much everything costs when we get towards the end, because inflation's going to go pretty rampant as soon as it gets up there. That's sort of the game we're playing right now, is to try and outrun inflation. Alright, so I think one more vehicle would do it, I hope. I just sort of want to get caught up, so we might buy a couple extra vehicles right now. Although they seem to be doing an okay job of slowly dwindling that down. So I'm not going to worry about that as much right now. Now if we go into company value, we haven't quite, we're getting towards, yeah, we're just shy of $200,000 for company value, so that's not bad. Are you guys, alright. So they reduced, and they may have reduced, which doesn't help us. That sort of backs everything up. But at least we have enough vehicles running on everything right now. Don't feel like we need to add anything else anywhere. So we got these guys all waiting right now. How much are you making? You're making roughly 85 goods a month. Which, for a city this size, it's not that much. I think the other thing we'll do too, since we have a little bit of extra money, in the long run, I think setting up a vehicle, or like a bus route in here, is going to help us. Alright, that's not what I wanted. Nope. Bus stations. We'll do one here, here, and here. Also do one here, and here. And we'll just have, I think, one bus for right now run this route until we notice that everything is getting full up. Alright, so hopefully when you get back, there we go, you'll start making some profit, it looks like, maybe. We're only making, yeah, we're not even really at profit right now, not with that vehicle. But it's getting up there in capacity at least. And how often do you grow now? You grow every 48 days. So that's going to help us expand this town slowly. And the local authority likes us, at least. Alright. Let's see here now. You have... not doing too bad. I think we'll clone that vehicle though, just so we can have a couple buses improve the size of the city quicker. Alright, so there we go. We are getting to the point where we can pay off the loan, so I think we'll try and do that, just to reduce the amount of interest we have to pay. And we've got about 2 more years before we get to trains, so I'm probably going to end up saving up for that. And hopefully we don't have any vehicles running at too much of a deficit. Alright, there we go. Are you guys doing okay over here now? You seem to be doing okay. Do you increase production? You did. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and add another one of these on here. Just because that's a little bit more in transport we can get. Alright, and we are only like $30,000 away from paying off the loan. And considering our start, that's not bad. There we go, 20,000. I think by the end of this year we should get that loan paid off, which will help us reduce interest rates, or reduce the amount of money we have to pay out, because before we were wasting about $4,000 a year in just paying off the loan in fees. And we are running out of surplus now, so all the money we have now is surplus. And we'll probably have to pull another vehicle off here at some point. And yeah, I don't think there's anything waiting to be processed. I wonder if there's a way to get to that point. I'm sure there is. Now this should be the year that we get the option to get a train, and I think we'll do that, and if its reliability isn't quite that high, we'll wait a little bit on it before we do anything. I'm wondering why there's just random farmland out here. Must have been a farm somewhere in here. Alright, so what is our company value graph at? We're getting up there. 311,000. Actually, yeah, company value. So it's sort of starting to peak out a little bit, which isn't good. I'm thinking the vehicles here are not helping with that. But I don't think neither of them are running anywhere. Well, they're somewhat close to not running at a surplus, but all these guys, like if you look at the difference in profit or profitability between the two vehicles, you see this one here usually maxes about 1,396, and this one here is about 398. So passengers aren't usually that good of a transport until you get like into a bigger city. That's why I'm trying to expand this city right now. Because right now they seem to be spending more on road expansion than anything. But we'll just let them keep developing that. I don't think it would be a bad idea. Yeah, because we have 81, and then 50,000 and 90,000. Let's increase these guys here. Let's add some more coal production. Let's go this route. There we go. Here's our connection into the city. And then we can run that to about here. Not the most efficient, but that's about the best we can do. There we go. And we already have a road vehicle, or a road depot here, so that's not going to be an issue. Vehicle, bulk truck, set you for coal, then you're just running from here to here, and full load. We'll make 5 of you to start. Go ahead and go. I think we're not making profit this year, it looks like. But I'm assuming we'll get into profit here soon. I hope 5 is enough for this station. I think we may need more than 5 though, because we don't even have one truck that made it yet. So we'll go ahead and we'll clone you, and we'll make 2 more, since we can afford both of those. And Yeah, you're on your way back. I think we'll need one more. And I'm just going to add in another depot here, just so we have a spot for 4, just in case we get any more transporting into here. They make a bit more per run. So we're going to add another vehicle. And the reason we're going to do that, we're about at what we need to be now, but if they increase production from 81, we're not going to quite have the capacity to deal with that. That's also going to encourage them to give us more cargo to transport. Alright, so you're growing more with your roads right now, it looks like. Alright, there we go. And I think we're going to add one more into that mix, just so we have the extra road vehicle. Alright, we're going to do this, sort of help them complete everything up right now. Not that they have a set way, because cities have set ways they grow, but not as much with towns. I think there's a set algorithm for cities to have like 3x3 blocks. So in essence, you'd have like a 3x3 tile with road completely around it. I think they're set up by default to do that, or it's like 2x2, depending on the city. We still did make money last year, so that's good. Let's see, company value. Company value, we sparked it a little bit more again, so we're going up both because we're making income and we have more vehicles. Yeah, you don't need food to grow. That's one thing to keep in mind. But in order to get food, we have to run transport into like here, and then run this into a city that needs it. Like this over here is a city, and you can tell by default the main block here is 2x2. Now we've sort of spread out in this area just because it looked profitable at first. And we do have a locomotive we can get now, it looks like. It's going to be... Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to run food transport. Because you and you'll make a little bit more. So do we have the money to do that? I think we do, just barely. So we're going to go ahead and borrow everything, and we're going to build a railroad. So we'll build you there, and we'll build you over here. Alright, now the hard part is going to be running through like all these mountains, because it's going to take a while to get the train to run through here. We could go through and equalize this out, but I don't think we quite have the money for that yet. Well, nope, that's not what I wanted. Then we'll do a third one, and we're going to take you straight over this way. And see how we have all those ridge lines there? That's really not going to help us that much. That's the only bad thing with trains on the mountainous stuff, because we have all these hills, all these random hills to deal with. I don't think we even have enough for a train right now, it looks like. But I think I'm going to focus on rail for right now. Alright, we'll do exits and exit, and then the entry. Let's do it on this side, which means it needs to be on that side for you. We'll run this over here. There we go. And we need to add a train depot in here somewhere. Doesn't look like we have too good of a spot to choose from, unfortunately. But I think we will, let's go for some of the flatter areas. And for now, I think a train depot just like this one here will work. And we'll speed this up a little bit, because how much livestock is probably going to be the most valuable to transport first. So we'll go ahead and make a train, and we don't have much more money for more than 3. Alright, so 4 will work. Now it's a slower train, unfortunately. Yes, I understand that the train needs some schedules. Have you go ahead and fully load. And there we go. We should have a train now. There we go. But as you can see, it's going to struggle to get up all the hills and down all the hills, unfortunately. So we're going to want to equalize that out at some point. Alright, did we take a massive hit there? Yeah. As you can tell, we took a massive hit from building that railroad. But yeah, that'll be the end of the episode here. So we did get the first train at least. But as always, guys, thank you for watching. Please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe below. If you have any recommendations for games, leave those below too. And I will see you guys in the next episode.